our attack before we recover, it's over. All of it. Look, I know our history is complicated, but I want you to know I never lost faith in you. Okay, I did. But only for 5 minutes, maybe a few weeks tops. It's hard to believe that someone who went through what you went through would hold the line, but I know you did. So we really do not deserve your help right now. Not at all, but we need it. This is the scientist broadcasting on the 7 secure channel. At 0400 hours, we received a ping from the Paradigm. Still need to confirm authenticity and verify that we're not being hacked, spoofed, tricked, or otherwise deceived. But I believe it's the real deal. I know that among our ranks, there are still some mixed feelings about the Paradigm. But for the sake of survival, we need to think of her as an ally. We are the 7. We have a duty to rise above grudges and petty disagreements for the greater good. And yes, Foundation, I'm looking at you. I can see your face through that mask. Regardless of the past, there is no future without her.
What the 7 of us are attempting is carry this interdimensional matter collision, effectively pause the singularity from within the loop. The 0 points must be contained once more. Hellbound Rememberum was a success. They are not the only ones watching.
Hey, scientist here. Hold on to this device. As we prepare our battle plan, we'll have work for you. We left some wartime essentials in the old endless void of space, so we're launching a retrieval rocket. Problem is, somebody really doesn't want us to do that. I have my suspicions about who that someone might be. Destroy all 3 signal jammers. Hey, if we find what we're looking for up there, I'll ask them to bring you a little space rock as a treat. I detected some unusual seismic activity. Maybe the island has a nervous stomach after its little gymnastics routine. Or maybe it's something worse. Would you mind hiking up those perilous, deadly mountains? I need you to check on my seismometers. A real scientist never admits when things aren't looking good. They just say, huh, that's different, and quietly retreat to their lab to try and fix it. So, huh, that's different. We left some wartime essentials in the old endless void of space, so we're launching a retrieval rocket.
It seems the lengthy precautions worked.
Detected some unusual seismic activity. I need you to check on my seismometers. Huh, that's different.
While the 7 are getting ready for war, the imagined order are slowly drilling 3 to the other side. the Zero War begins, we're finally introduced to more members of the Seven, starting with the Origin. Once known as the Cube King of the Last Reality, he wielded immense power and witnessed countless worlds destroyed. But unlike the others, he refused to accept the destruction. He turned his back on the last reality, but his freedom didn't last. The imagined order captured him, imprisoning him for defying their chaos. Years later, during a mission, the Foundation discovered him while battling the I.O. After hearing his story, he chose to trust him. The Origin was freed and welcomed into the Seven. Now, he fights to bring down the imagined order and save all of reality. The final two members are the Sisters, the Imagined and the Order. Their past remains a mystery, shrouded in secrecy, but their roles in the battle to save reality are only just beginning.
You know my buddy, Peely? Yeah, he's about 1 banana tall, kind of quiet, bruises easily. You gotta teach my bro Nana, to drive. Thanks for doing this. Peely doesn't always make sense, but his sticker is in the right place. That is how you teach a banana to drive, which, now that I say that out loud seems like a mistake.
I had grand plans to trick the Imagined Order by leaking fake Seven intelligence. Unfortunately, someone planted a real intelligence report, and now we know that human-sized bananas do not make for good covert agents. Peely has been reassigned to his previous mission, learning to drive. Why? Never mind, I'll be in touch.
He accidentally drank some smoothie, which I guess bananas shouldn't do, and he had a vision. At least I think so. He's very hard to understand. Peely says thank you, and also says the prophecy will soon be fulfilled, so you got that going for you, which is nice. You know what's the strangest thing? I can't find my old Imagined Order credentials. Luckily, the I.O. is built on mutual distrust and paranoia, so there's always a workaround. So let's brute force this problem. Ready to hack into a top secret Imagined Order server? Huh? Well, either find priceless intel or a really juicy memo about whoever's been stealing lunches from the staff fridge. I bet you it was Agent Gunner, level 5. Well, look at this all. We got war plans, blueprints, complete background on the Seven, except for the Sisters. The files have been wiped. Wait. Everything related to the Sisters has been wiped. That's not how their system works. The Imagined told me something important last night. She's sick of not knowing who she is. And every time she looks for answers, it's like someone is one step ahead of her. Nothing is erased. Ever. It's not even supposed to be possible.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you came from. If you fight for us, you are one of us. It is important for all of us, including the Seven, to remember what we're fighting for. The island, reality itself, and most importantly, you, the Loopers. So obviously, I set up a personal relay with the Paradigm. The Origin is convinced she's a traitor because she broke out of a prison he had to be rescued from. He thinks she had inside help, but he has no proof. Old men and their hunches, I guess. And even if he did have proof, I believe people can change. I have to believe that. Paradigm instructed me to stand by for important information. Maybe you think I'm naive for seeing the good in the Paradigm. Truth is, I don't remember anything about my past at all, but I believe in what the Seven is doing. And I'm here, aren't I? Hey, thanks for the talk. I've never been able to open up like that before. I feel like I can trust you. So, thanks for being there for me. Now, to decrypt this transmission.
I've listened to the Paradigm's message. If she's right, if she really has detected energy fluctuations with that signature, we're in dire straits. I need you to pick up a the sensor backpack and go to Loot Lake, confirm, or hopefully refute her findings. Got it. That's not good. Someone get the scientist in here now. We're in trouble. Big trouble. We don't have a lot of time. This is urgent, Looper.
The imagined order have been building a doomsday device in the center of the island to regain control and wipe out everything.
The strange machine in Loot Lake is activated with 2 keys. We've located both of them. I need you to break into the imagined order locations on your map and steal them now. With these keys, we should be able to reverse engineer what they're planning. You did good work today. Reality-saving work, maybe.
Yo, new ultra-top secret plans are in from the Origin. He wants us to cut the IO's power. Stat. Come on, let's go mess up some control panels and ruin their day.
Thank you for cutting IO's power. Their security systems are now in safe boot mode. Now we can log on into an IO holotable to simulate the effects of the machine at Loot Lake. Head to the marker on your map, plug everything in, and I'll input the override password. Hurry. Generator is live. Activate the simulation. Everything in the loop. Gone. Just like that. I won't watch another world end. We're going to win this.
The more I look into the sisters, the less I understand. The Imagine especially seems really into finding old IO personnel files. I do know of a super secret analog database that might have answers. Let's see if we can figure out what she's looking for. Someone else is looking through these files. And judging by what I'm seeing, they're looking at the same data. I'm seeing records for the Foundation, the Origin, the Paradigm, but nothing on the sisters again. Their files have just been deleted, but... Whoa. Geno.
The imagined order threatens every reality, including Earth 616. During the conflict, Spider-Man is pulled into the island by chance and joins the Resistance, fighting alongside the Seven. Meanwhile, the Origin tracks Paradigm's crash to the Ice Moon, the same source of the monster she once defeated. She crashed there with the mecha, still intact. If the Seven can recover and restore it, they'll have a powerful weapon, one originally built by the IO, turned against them, but they need a power source. While hacking IO files, the Origin learns that when Galactus was rifted away, he took a shard of the 0 point with him. During its journey through realities, it crystallized, making it easier to harness. If they can retrieve it, they can power the mecha instantly. To get there, Spider-Man offers to bring in help from his reality, the Avengers, but to return, he must access the 0 point, still buried deep within the ruins of the bridge, now flipped upside down due to the island's reversal. The team infiltrates the bridge through the IO's waste systems. While there, Jones finds his old office and a photo of his family. He reveals that when he joined the Order, he was granted immortality, but at a cost. His family was promised protection, but if he ever left the IO, that protection would end. So he stayed. The team reaches the 0 point just as Dr. Sloan and Agent Gunner storm in. Jones had always believed Gunner was Gino, the IO's founder, but it was a lie. In the chaos, the team calibrates the 0 point to Earth 616 and escapes. In Reality 616, Spider-Man reunites with the heroes who once fought Galactus, but they've lost their memories of the loop. One by one, he convinces Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and others to join the fight. Together, they split into strike teams to face villains like Dr. Doom, who now holds the shard, stolen from its guard Shuri, the Black Panther. During the mission, the Imagine confides in Wolverine, revealing her origin. She and the Order were genetically enhanced before birth. They named themselves after the IO, a reminder of the past they hate. Daughters of Gino, they were part of a bet to see if they could escape the loop. They did, but not quickly enough. When they returned, Gino had replaced them with their own snapshots, versions he found better. They were discarded by their own father. Meanwhile, Thor and Storm journey to the Ice Moon, using their powers to calm its storms so the Seven can retrieve the mecha. There, they find Paradigm, alive, preserved in her suit. She explains she only worked with the IO to stop the monster and fled to the Ice Moon knowing they'd imprison her again. Deeper inside, they discover the Ice King, seated on his throne. A hologram activates, revealing his story. He and his knights once collected forbidden weapons from across the Omniverse, locking them in his fortress. But one knight grew greedy, claiming a fire weapon to become the Fire King. The Ice King froze him beneath the castle and moved his moon to Reality 0 for safekeeping. A catastrophic explosion shattered the moon, sending a fragment, along with the Ice King, his weapons, and his frozen enemies crashing to the island below. The Ice King froze the entire region to prevent his land from melting, but he failed. He broke free, along with the beast. He defeated the Fire King, frozen in the island's waters, and he returned to the Ice Moon in exile, to sleep forever. Suddenly, Dr. Doom arrives, stealing the Ice King's relics. He reveals a temporary alliance with Gino, but they successfully take the Zero Shard from him, but then Doom betrays the IO, escaping with the Ice King's artifacts, promising to come back and reshape the reality in his image. Now, with the Seven reunited and a moon base established, the Mecha Strike Commander is rebuilt, powered by the Zero Shard, and ready for the final battle.
Battle stations. There's been a lot of questions around the loyalty of one of our ranks, the Paradigm. So I just want to go on record, very loudly, to say that I stand with her. She has helped us every step of the way. To judge her based on rumor? Well, it's criminal. I don't remember my past. I could have done. I don't want to think about what I could have done. But I am here now. I am ready to fight. And ultimately, I think that's what matters. It's time for us to stand together, to unify, to fight, and save reality.
Seven's crew prepare to launch, the Resistance fights on the ground.
Backups, alarms, tripwires. If I didn't know better, I'd say this is Sloan's handiwork.
Good. We have unfinished business.
Yeah, you and me both. Alright, I gotta ask. This whole total destruction thing just doesn't feel like Sloan to me. She does whatever it takes to win, but she's not a monster.
Sloan's never been in charge.
Hold on. Do you seriously mean that?
Geno. It's always been Geno.
Well, I told you I'd get you Geno, so you're welcome.
I'm seeing movement that confirms our suspicions. Imagined order forces appear to be preparing for an all-hands evacuation.
They can prepare all they want, but there's no escaping what's to come.
Shield generators marked and accounted for. We're gonna make this a big old walk in the park for you, Moonbase.
Ground team standing by.
Copy that on launch.
Good luck up there, mech team. We got your back. Hey, so big guy, after this I think it's time I get my own 70 name.
No.
Now just stay with me here. Like what about the Infiltrator or the Hunter? Ooh, the Legend.
You want me to call you the Legend?
Oh, so we got one vote for the Legend. Great. Yeah, we'll come back to it. Origin, we need your help. We're pinned down, outnumbered 10 to 1 and low on ammo. I need you to find us a way. Oh, actually, hang on. Foundation is, Yeah, we're good. I thought we agreed this was a stealth mission.
They're quiet now.
I mean, that's true, but...
But what?
Oh, nothing. All shields disabled. We're good to move.
You disabled the backup generators?
Got all 3.
All 4.
Yep, all 4. Just 1 second.
We good now?
We are good.
We're in.
Oof, Origin, you are not gonna like this. The Imagine Order has full schematics for our mech. Weapons, comm systems, battle plans.
Copy that.
Okay, you don't sound concerned.
They may have the plans. We have the pilot.
You just punched that guy through a wall.
And?
And it was a little... I'm glad you're on our side. Whoa. Didn't we already hit this base? Why are we still getting elevated energy readings? Origin, what's the story here?
I'm not seeing anything. Should just be an anomaly.
I don't like it.
FM radio online. Would you like to build your combat playlist?
Radio off.
You've selected Smooth Jazz for Mech Pilots.
Radio off.
Radio powering down.
The scientist tells me he reinforced your suit for 0-point travel.
You know the plan.
I can't say I'm surprised. We'll support you from here if we can.
Turn-by-turn navigation support enabled.
Disable navigational support.
In 300 meters, turn left at the moon.
Disable!
Navigational support disabled. Service required on part number 587A31.
Well, hold on. Ignore service request. I think the windshield wipers will hold for another hour or so.
Stand by for mission briefing.
Attention crew. The Seven have intercepted communications from Geno intended for Dr. Sloan. We believe the Imagined Order's weapon system will reach critical mass sooner than expected. If we don't stop it now, all life on the island will be destroyed. Leading the mission will be the finest mech captain in all reality, John behind the controls. You and your team will be on weapons. The bridge is yours, Paradigm.
Weapons team, listen up. Today, we're gonna put an end to the imagined order. For good. Our target is their weapon system. The Collider. Ground team, status.
Ground team, standing by. We'll have those shields down by the time you reach the island. After all, they do call me the Legend.
Copy that. Stand by to engage launch sequence. Crew to battle stations. Weapon systems hot. Now clearance a path through those rocks. Collision warning. Prepare for evasive maneuvers. Here we go. Prepare for re-entry. I'm taking her down. We don't have much time to hit the collider. Clear a path. I'll get us there. Legend? I thought you were on the case.
Yeah, nothing we can't handle. Just as soon as we figure it out, we'll handle it. Yep, what he said.
system's damaged. We're not going anywhere without repairs.
Don't worry, I know a guy. It's your time to shine, buddy.
It's worth a shot. Divert power to emergency recovery system. I can't believe this is working. Really for the win. We are back online. The collider's charging up. We gotta move. Boots are the worst. Take them out.
We've eliminated the shield. The collider's exposed.
We're on our way. Light blade activated. I'll take out the blimp. You focus on the ground forces. All enemy forces have been eliminated. This is our chance. Divert power to blade strike. Hold on! Eject! Eject! Eject!
Power loss detected. Fuel systems offline. Weapon systems offline.
Can you hear me? Anybody hurt? Come on your feet, let's go. I don't think Sloane's too happy we're here.
I see, Joe.
And she has a tank, so we gotta go. Stay down and follow me.
It's all good. It's not the end of everything. It's just my jam. I'll try to leave some minions for you to mop up Foundation.
Wait, we don't know what!
Iron Man! Tony! Talk to me!
I can't feel my armor, but I'm alive. Go. But be careful. Whatever's up there, we're talking Thanos level power.
The long way it is! Come on! Wait, Logan, look up there where the blast that hit Iron Man came from. What do you see?
I see a big fella. Hard to get a scent from here, but it's like there isn't just one. They keep changing. You know him?
Only since the day I was born. Imagine to order, get over here. Daddy's home.
Incoming fire!
Hide from me forever, Jones.
Help me take out those guards!
Slow together. It's getting too crowded over here. What the hell's wrong with our defenses?
No worries, Dr. Sloan. We've got it locked down now. No one else is getting... Slight problem here, Dr. Sloan.
I saw it, idiot! We need more firepower. Where the hell's the new guy? Dr. Doom!
Where is he? Up there. We can't let him slip away. We have to get to him fast.
Iron Man tried that. He got blasted out of the sky.
He tried a frontal attack. Did what you'd expect. We turned our backs on the expected a long time ago. Brace yourself, handsome, and keep your stray parts away from the 0 point. I'm kind of fond of all of them. Zeno, you're done running from us!
I never ran from you, daughter. Only tried to help you. But at some point, children have to face the consequences of their decisions.
Doom! Stop hiding, you coward. We need those weapons. They can help us turn the tide.
Indeed they could. But what's the point? The philosophy of your imagined order is sound. It is possible for those with sufficient wisdom, genius, and resolve to engineer the perfect society. Your mistake was believing you were capable of such a thing, when only doom is blessed with such vision. If any life lingers in you, take solace as you die in the knowledge that your goal will be realized someday, far from here, by doom. And in a small way, you were useful. This is ridiculous. You're still my blood. Just ask and I'll let you live. Send you somewhere safe. You will not this fair little creature who insists on stabbing me. It's starting to get extremely tiresome.
I have a better idea. We'll send you somewhere, father. Everywhere.
Are you insane?
I'm jamming his flight jets. Pull him loose.
You're mad. If we hit the 0 point, I'll tear us apart. Scatter our bodies throughout the omniverse.
I'm good with that.
Imagined. You sure?
Completely.
What are you?
No! No! Why? Why?
It's what she wanted. She made me a promise. If someone had to do it, she wanted it to be her. She said you still had a chance at a life. A good one. And she didn't think she did. She wanted you to be happy. It was her last wish. Speaking from experience, I know that's easier said than done.
Touches the crystals at the top of the collider, everything ends.
The 0 point shifting realities. Keep your distance. Unless you want to go wherever that is.
Let's move.
No one leaves until all threats are eliminated. Take them out.
Incoming.
I got it. Hey! Over here! Teamwork! High five!
60% in climbing. Come on, come on.
You just don't know when to quit. I'm glad you're here. I finally get a chance to finish what I started.
Yes, coming back online.
Copy that. Jones, buy us some time.
Wait. Hold your fire. Slow. You don't have to do this.
Always so dramatic. Any last words, Jones?
Look out.
I thought you could use a hand.
Welcome back, Paradigm.
Idiot! You don't understand! It didn't work!
Enough of all this! What makes them is out of existence? Look out!
The 0 point is focused on Jeno. This is our best chance to find him.
Let's go!
Alright, it's up to you now. We don't have much time. Those crystals will detonate the 0 point. Take them out. Point's almost to the top. Last one. That's it. We did it. Don't worry, I got you.
You could never do the same for yourself, could you? Get away from her!
If there were anything that could be done for my daughter, I would have done it. I'm afraid the best I can do is slow it down for both of us.
What's happening to them?
Perhaps anyone who touches the uncontrolled 0 point, through discovering at the molecular level, being scattered throughout the omniverse. Don't let your guard down. Channel's still dangerous.
You can't accept it, can you? That you're born. Well, in a narrow sense, you've always defined it. You spoiled my plans, which incidentally were to protect and perfect every reality in the omniverse. But there's no point arguing who the hero is now. You always believed my methods were abhorrent, that you knew a better way. Congratulations. Now you can prove it. I genuinely hope you're right. Because if you fail, it means the end of everything.
Explain yourself.
I wish I had the time to find out soon enough. In the meantime, master the 0 point anyone you can. I really believe my 17-day list of C, immoral. Maybe you can do better by singing lullabies to it. It doesn't matter. What does is that it's your only hope. Everyone's only hope. I have to go now. If you think anything in here will be helpful, take it. You have combined isolation 15 seconds. This place goes when I go. I have to admit selfishly that it's good to lay my burden down after all this time. It'll be nice to rest. But I almost forgot to ask, who's the blonde fellow?
What? I worked for you for centuries!
Forget it! Grab what you can! We have to go!
Hey, looks like we won! Come on, up top.
This will never happen again.
Except on a loop in my brain.
There, the 0 point's connected to your Bifrost. Anyone from your reality can take it home.
In time, let the warrior celebrate their victory. And you as well, friend scientist.
Oh, sure. I just want to jot down some thoughts first. I mean, we've got to get everyone else home somehow, too.
Yeah, this is about when I start second-guessing myself, too. You and that Sloan lady had history? A lot. She wasn't always like that. And I wasn't always like this. I hate that she went out like that. There's always a better way. Isn't that what you believe? Sure, but there isn't always time to figure out what is. And I've been thinking about my family. Whether they'd recognize what I've become. I think they would. And I think they'd be proud of you. How do you know? Because you're asking yourself the question. Hey, I better run. There's a block in New York missing the sweet sounds of J. Jonah Jameson yelling, so I need to get him back. Take care, Jones. I have to go too. I've been away from Wakanda for too long. I'm sorry we never got to know each other better. Maybe we'll have another chance. You control the 0 point now, don't you? Sort of. I think the idea is to let it rest, heal, not mess with it, the way the Imagined Order did. Well, maybe someday you can ask it nicely to send you to visit me. I'd like that.
Listen, I don't expect you to forgive me, but try to forgive your sister. I know the feeling you got now is better than the grief. Easier to bear. But if you hold on to it too long, it'll eat you up. Take it from me.
What reality are you from?
Jones called it 616.
Out of respect for my sister, I'll avoid it. But if you ever cross my path again, I'll unmake you.
I admit it. I grew on you.
You acquitted yourself well.
And we're armor bros now.
We are definitely not armor bros.
So, you won. Now what?
Let the 0 point heal. Be free. Stick to the natural order of things, like it was before the Imagined Order came along, and try to find a way to send all those who are trapped here home.
Sounds like a big job. Sure you don't need a hand?
We'll manage. But if I ever need you, well, it's not as easy as calling, but we'll find a way.
That's the armor bro handshake.
It definitely isn't.
It totally is. Armor bros!
Please go home.
Scientist here. So you freed the 0 point. That's great. Or, maybe it has a horrifying unintended consequence. It could go either way. celebrate our decisive victory with a party.
The imagined order was defeated, and the war finally ended. The people of the island were free, but the loop remained. Originally designed as a defense mechanism for the 0 point, the loop continued to function. One by one, the 7 began returning people to their home realities. But peace was short-lived. Though the 0 point was no longer being exploited, it began sending distress signals, a warning that something far worse was coming.
Paradigm to the 7. Commence high alert security protocols, now. We need to track down the order, fast. Apparently the order hasn't been here in weeks. I'm marking her last known location on your map.
The scientist deploys his artificial machine intelligence engine, Amy, who now helps the 7.
He is very insistent that we find the Foundation. I thought he went off-world for a mission. I'm not seeing any launch records. I know he sometimes goes out to his big statue to ponder the folly of existence. Let's check there. What's that? Over there. The Foundation wouldn't leave this. Not by choice.
It means I'm gone. I don't know where they took me, and I don't know if I'll be back. I promised we'd never leave you alone again, and I promised freeing the 0 point would be safe. Everything's my fault, so whatever happens to me, I deserve it. I programmed Amy to take care of you and whoever's left. There are people left. I'm sorry it ended like this.
I found the scientist. He's in his underground biolab, researching that strange substance spreading across the island. It sounds like we're going off-grid. The visitor is there too, along with Origin.
Somewhere. We've already lost so much of the island to that chrome.
That's not surprising given the sample's behavior. I've never seen such accelerated psychokinesis. Whoa! I'm starting to think this may be a problem.
Get out of here! That's
This isn't how it ends.
be a way to fix this. Aligning to reality. 6, 5, 9.
The island has transformed into a twisted chrome paradise. With the war behind us, we let our guard down, unprepared for an attack of this scale. Sensing the danger, Paradigm travels to the 0 point, aligning it with Reality 659, the ancient home of the Seven, holding long-lost secrets that might be key to saving us. Behind this invasion is a force opposite to the 0 point and all creation, the Nothing. A primordial hive mind that existed before the Big Bang. It has waited in silence, building an army known as the Last Reality, recruiting heralds with empty promises of power for the host to eventually turn into a physical body of the Nothing.
So, quick recap. The Seven are gone, Paradigm's jumped into the 0 point, and it's all down to us to figure out what's going on with the island. Now, we gotta go decode that message.
Survivors, this is Paradigm. I don't know if anyone can hear me, but I have to try. If you're out there, send me a sign.
So, the Paradigm has asked us to send her a sign. If we can unscramble messages coming from the tree, we can rescramble messages going to the tree. Recording message. Paradigm, it's Jones. We're reading you loud and clear. Take this translator to the tree. It's time for a field test.
You're there. You can hear me. I have to keep these transmissions short, but I'll send everything I know. Stay safe. And listen, there will be no second chances here. The Nothing is...
Did she say nothing? Or V? Nothing, capital T, capital N.
Oh, don't pretend you don't know.
If there's a way through this, we'll need to know everything about this. Starting with the Chrome. We ran some experiments, but you'll probably need more data.
If finishing the scientist notes will help us find him, I'll do it.
When we first found the Chrome on the island, everyone started developing plans to deal with it. The Origin, unsurprisingly, began drawing up battle plans.
Yawn, pass.
Amy? The only way to save the scientist is to save the island.
I have to shut down communication. I'm sorry. The 0 point is... I wish I could explain. Just hold on tight, okay? And stick together.
That message from the Paradigm was our signal to go dark for a bit. But I promise, this is our best shot at saving the island.
Beyond the Herald, another emerges. Bites, a new host to the Nothing. TVs across the island broadcast cryptic messages, tempting us with a choice: submit to Chrome or resist.
Now.
Meanwhile, Paradigm uncovers ancient scrolls in the Seven's homeland. They speak of a powerful ritual, Zero Fusion, a way to bond herself to the 0 point and awaken its true potential. Time is running out. The fate of the island hangs in the balance.
Reality as you know it is going to end. The scientists' suspicions were correct. The 0 point has gone dormant. I need to wake it up, and I think I know how. Ask Jones about the Loopbreaker project. He thinks it's confidential. It's not. I need everything the scientists have on the 0 point. I'm going to send you that research. I know that's an impossible request, but there has to be someone who understands. Find them. Stay alive. Paradigm, over out.
The remaining loopers of the island prepare to defend the reality.
got you! Still can't talk?
Wasn't much of a loop breaker project then, was it?
On the bright side, you're looking better than ever.
Status report. We've landed at an old IO outpost. They're not a problem anymore, right?
Well, Paradigm killed their strongest asset with her mech's fists. So I'd say we're pretty safe.
A mech?
Let's hope I'll never have to do that again.
Paradigm! You're back! Working with this robot is a nightmare.
The Zero Point is trying to fight back. We need to make sure the last reality doesn't get their hands on it.
If the Chrome reaches the Zero Point, it could travel to any reality it wants.
Luckily, I already thought of that. Here, grab this. These weapons have the curse of the Golden Touch. With this, we can destroy the Chrome. Holding them fully protects you from it, too.
And where exactly did you find them?
On the other side of the island. Aurelia was kind enough to lend them to me. To eradicate the Chrome fully, we'll need to turn the Herald's heart gold with one of these weapons. Amy, how much time we got?
Long enough to just keep standing here chatting.
Welcome back, Paradigm. Didn't I get you, Jones?
I've survived countless world-ending events. You won't be a change to that scale.
Now is not the time, Jones.
They do, after all, call me the Legend.
Like your friends did. Without them, you are nothing.
Get back! The Zero Point is still not under their control. Paradigm, what can we do with it?
The Chrome is keeping it dormant. We must destroy the Herald before we can begin Zero Fusion. How to stop you. We're not afraid anymore.
You both are. You and Jones both spent years running in fear. From your own reality. From the Order. And when we're done, there'll be nowhere left to run for either of you.
Looper? You got her! We can use the 0 point now. Paradigm! That's him! It's their leader, the Nothing.
At last, a physical body. You have given me a great gift. In return, your deaths will be painful. The 0 point must be mine.
The Nothing is connected to the fleet. Maybe if I transform him into something using the 0 point...
don't have to do this!
What are you doing, tiny human?
I can't lose anyone else.
Jones? If you see the scientist again, tell him that he was right about us. Initiating zero fusion.
Amy?
I've done everything I can. This is your fight now.